Hi everyone, my name is Rebecca Segovia, and today I will be presenting on motivation in the workplace. So, motivation is a force that energizes, directs, and sustains behavior, meaning that it is a drive that pushes you to want to do well within a certain job, or it pushes you to set certain goals for yourself in order for you to succeed. So, it is most likely to increase productivity and it influences job satisfaction. Three theories I'll be discussing today are Maslow's hierarchy of needs, reinforcement theory, and McKellen's achievement motivation theory. So Maslow's hierarchy of needs pretty much states that as humans we are motivated based on basic human needs to more complex human needs. So basic human needs here would be physiological needs, safety needs, and social needs. And these need to be satisfied first before higher order needs, which is esteem and self-actualization. So within my case study, a basic human need would be security within that job and money. And a higher order need would be the need for self-growth and recognition within this job. The last theory that I'll be discussing is McKellen's achievement motivation theory. This theory specifically deals with work motivation, and it states that there are three needs that are central to work motivation: the need for achievement, the need for power, and the need for affiliation. Need for achievement is the drive to succeed and get the job done within this workplace. So individuals with a very high need for achievement are those who love a challenge at work. Your need for power is the need for control amongst others within that workplace and the need to be influential within this workplace. And the need for affiliation is the desire to be liked and accepted by either coworkers or your boss. So the case study that I'll be discussing today is a current job that I have as a legal assistant. I am currently working at a firm for a lawyer, and I am in charge of doing immigration paperwork and filing paperwork into the court so that judges can receive the files on our clients before their hearing. And the current problem within this job, I would say, is feelings of low self-efficacy. So self-efficacy is pretty much the belief that I'm capable of performing at a particular task successfully. And so I found this research article done by Lunenburg from Sam Houston State University, and they were trying to determine if self-efficacy influences levels of effort and motivation within the workplace. And they found that high levels of self-efficacy influence higher levels of goals, effort, and persistence versus those who had low self-efficacy, weren't as goal-oriented, and didn't put as much effort within their work. And so the implication was that higher levels of self-efficacy increased motivation. The article also stated that self-efficacy was influenced on 4 different factors. These factors were past performance, vicarious experience, verbal persuasion, and emotional cues. So past experience would be previous experience or any experience or knowledge that you have on the job that you're currently doing. And considering the fact that I am a psychology and education major, I've never had any experience with the law or immigration, so I can see why that would influence my feelings of low self-efficacy. Vicarious experience, the article stated it's when you see a coworker doing it. So I think that this is important because at my current job, there is a coworker that I have, and she didn't go to school, and she's capable of performing well within this job. So I felt as though that was kind of a motivator, and that influences my self-efficacy because I know that eventually I'll be able to perform well within the task. I just need the experience and the time in order to learn what I need to do well. So I would say that a solution to my current problem would just be maybe having some autonomy within my job. So I know that my boss taught me how to do the job a certain way, but I've recently figured out that I perform better with this system that I figured out on my own, and I found out what works for me, and since then my productivity within this job has increased. So that could be a solution. Another solution to my self-efficacy problem was receiving feedback from my boss. I found that whether it was positive feedback or negative feedback, it helped me because if it was positive feedback, then I knew I was doing my job well. And if it was negative feedback, it most likely had to do with me filing the paperwork wrong or not filling it out correctly. And so this also helped me learn how to properly do what I needed to do. Another solution to this problem, I think, would be better training. I know that for my job, they didn't really focus on training, and so most of the job, it's kind of focused on you learning on your own and as you go. And maybe increasing training could help prevent or speed up the process of learning how to do the paperwork within the firm. And I think that eventually my job will feel like a routine because I'll get the hang of it better. So I think that in order to increase my motivation eventually, a solution to me not feeling like a routine would be just opportunities of growth. I know that at my firm, they focus on different aspects within the law. And so maybe if I branched out of immigration and I learned how to do personal injuries, for example, then I would be more motivated at my job. So that's my presentation. If anyone has any questions, then just leave a comment down below.